Okay, so let me introduce Chris Wirth. I mean, he already introduced himself, and a former senior architect at IBM in Berlin, and he's also now working on new technology and new standards for blockchain, which not only will make it certifiably GDPR compliant, but more importantly, certified the level of privacy that actually it could implement to improve the privacy of systems in many different areas.
Yes.
All yours, Chris.
Thank you. So the name of our project is Privacy by Blockchain Design, and the question I was supposed to talk about or to elaborate on is can blockchain technology become market ready, trustworthy, and GDPR compliant through standardization? So I want to start with a quick introduction. Since this is a cybersecurity panel, I wanted to emphasize that I specifically looked at this topic from a data protection view. And as I already mentioned, to me it's strongly simplified, but I look at it that data protection is a part of the bigger problem, cybersecurity, because with data protection you can leave certain things out that you have to consider with data protection, because on data privacy you can just say, okay, from this point on these are the legal requirements and there our journey stops. Do you have a question?
Yeah, for me it's the other way around. With GDPR, cybersecurity is
but
part of data protection.
I don't want to open up this. I want
We'll have a panel follow up on this, so
this
that's
is
going to be
merely
interesting.
my opinion, and
Good.
I would also really like to discuss about this at a later point, because it
it's
is a very
easy,
interesting and controversial topic. But thank you for the remark. So what I want to get into is how do we design software today? So pretty simple. Usually we have a company who wants to earn money, and they say, please solve this problem. So we programmers, we go and we build an architecture, we do some programming, write some code, we have our data sources. Then basically our product that comes out is some code. And then finally we look at the legal requirements, and then we have to a programmer who is not really interested in law. There's like a 50-50 chance that the program is legally compliant, or he's going to get lawyered, and then people say, look, we can't go live with this product because we're not fulfilling legal requirements, and 50% of the work goes into the bin. So this is why I want to introduce the concept of privacy by design. So how software is developed today is that we have the code, which is solving a problem X and in a fashion Y, and we have the law that says the protection of natural persons in relation to the processing of personal data is a fundamental right, and those are completely separate, at least in the practical, in everyday's work, those are not separated. This is why we are proposing a new way of designing architecture using privacy by design, where we basically take the legal requirements as a part of the requirements that we give to the software developer. So, and then when you take those two together and create some code, you are very, very likely to end up legally compliant with the work that has been done. The methodology that we are suggesting is that we're trying to translate law into code through design patterns. So we introduced this approach in a paper of ours from 2 years ago. It's called Privacy by Blockchain Design, where we're basically we're trying to translate the conditions for consent into a design pattern. I sadly can't get into the details, but this shall not be necessary for now. So what is the role of blockchain technology in all this? It can serve as a log about who accessed the data, when and for which purpose, and on which authority. So this would allow us to bring a lot more transparency in the workings of digital systems, which is what you requested. Another thing is we can also maintain a high level of confidentiality of personal data. We have self-determination through encryption and validation. It also allows us to have a high level of automation. And we can also have timestamping and decentralized ledgers as trust mechanism, because we don't rely on a single party to be trustful with their data pool that they have, where nobody can basically overlook anything. So what we're doing at the moment is the DSpec 4997. So this is the latest and I think most technical approach that we've been putting out there in this regard. And so the outline of the standard is really which technical, legal and organizational measures are necessary to process personal data in the blockchain ecosystem and to be compliant with data protection law. We will also collect and develop methods that ensure a high degree of data protection in a blockchain ecosystem. And we're also going to put a special focus on connecting standardization to certification mechanisms as mentioned in Article 42 in the GDPR, especially concerning personal data, the right to be forgotten, and joint controllership. The goals that we're pursuing with this is we want to help the blockchain technology to become market ready. We want to bring as many stakeholders as possible to a round table. At the DSpec working group, we are close to 20 people. We want to create the social and scientific trustworthiness of this disruptive technology. And we also want to mitigate the legal insecurity regarding GDPR. And as I said, we want to build the bridge between certification mechanisms and standardization, because standardization is quicker. We can get a bit out into the market, already create trust, and then hopefully government institutions will pick up on this and close the circle to certification mechanisms. And I think the last slide I'll skip. So thank you for your attention. So we'll be back in the time frame, and I think I have time for one or two more questions.
Yeah, actually, given time frame, we're a little late. We're going to have a panel on the blockchain where questions could be given in that panel. So thank you very much.